The Same by Langston Hughes. It is the same everywhere for me. On the docks of Sierra Leone, on the cotton fields of Alabama, in the diamond mines of Kimberly, on the coffee hills of Haiti, the banana lands of Central America, the streets of Harlem, and the cities of Morocco and Tripoli. Asiatic exploited, beaten and robbed, shot and killed, blood running into dollars, pounds, francs, pesos, lyre, for the wealth of the exploiters, blood that never comes back to me again. Better that my blood runs into the deep channels of revolution, runs into the strong hands of revolution, stains all flags red, drives away from Sierra Leone, Kimberly, Alabama, Haiti, Central America, Morocco, Tripoli, and all the Asiatic lands everywhere, the force that kills, the power that robs, and the greed that does not care. Better that my blood makes one with the blood of all the struggling workers of the world, till every land is free of dollar robbers, pound robbers, franc robbers, peso robbers, lyre robbers, life robbers, until the red armies of the international proletariat, their faces black, white, olive, yellow, brown, unite to raise the blood red flag that never will come down. Peace and greetings. So let's do a conclusion. He definitely knew about more science. There's no doubt about that. He was full of zeal, but he may not have been able to come out and say it because he was afraid they was going to kill him. But on this right here, he was definitely giving you more science. But he couldn't come out and tell you about nationality because he knew they'd kill him, man. Or who knows? If he was a sellout, I don't even think he would have put this out, you know? I'm working on a couple other demonstrations. I got them on the desk, brothers and sisters. It's regarding the Canaanite bloodline with the Moloch, because all these Europeans have all these videos and they're just speaking so openly, bashing your bloodline when it's not true. Because I did real quick studies and they found back in the day that the Moloch or whatever was actually Jews and Christians worshiping Yahweh. Like how Jesus was a child that was sacrificed so they could be saved. In regards to the Jews and the Christians was giving children to Yahweh. But they're saying it was the Canaanites. But we got that on the desk. We're going to get through that. Because then you have other theses that speak about the Molech when the Le, that has to do with the just sacrifice. Like they're reading the nomens wrong. And then as far as like Mother Mary, where they say that virgin or whatever is not Alma in Hebrew, it is Butoli. All the mothers had problems having child. And then an angel came. So like we're having problems having a baby. Well, the Moors down the way, they help so-and-so. So then boom, here come the Moors. Then they have the baby. But they have the gnosis anyway. Maybe their spirit wasn't right. The Moors are like, you're not eating right, or something spiritually ain't right with you. Then they get them in line. You know what I'm saying? Because the mothers was adepts too. They went to the temples and they got right. Then what? The humanity. Your womb is right. Like what Mother had the image last night. The first class is the womb. Islam, the mother, man, she really spun my head 360, 720, back to 360, back to 0. Mother was going in last night. I always seen Mother do studies in regards to civics and stuff, and she'd go off to the side and talk about astrology and different things, but she'd get back to her bullet points because she was doing a civics class. But last night, man, she blew my mind, man, straight up. To the ones that's still here, you get the jewel because some of y'all left already. The meeting of the kings, King Edward, King Alfonso, the Kaiser, and all of that, right? So they're having a discussion back and forth, and the place is called the Isle of Wight. So they're sitting there speaking about their children, and he says, I say, you know, this won't do, really. As much bally noise as I fancy there is in the White Palace in Washington, and that's the White House. The White House has to do with all just these kings right here. That's who's running the White Palace or the White House, a bunch of